Hey, fishy people. I was gonna do a quick unboxing. I was hoping this would be much bigger. I ordered a lot more fish. I ordered about 4 boxes of fish, and this is transship, which means that it's an import, but I'm going through an import agent essentially. And with imports and transships, you put what you want, and they fill them as they can as the orders come. A lot of times the fish are either not there or not doing well, or I don't know, they didn't have enough room on the plane. That happens frequently. So you never really know how much you're going to get. So I thought I was going to get about 4 boxes, ended up getting 1, and I unfortunately don't find that out until about 4 hours before I have to head to the airport. But at least I got a box, and I was going to show you how I acclimate stuff and what a typical shipment looks like. So we'll start opening, and I'll go once the box is open. Let's see if I can get some more light. So yeah, I don't know if you haven't seen it before. This is what a box full of fish looks like. It's a cardboard box, and then there's a plastic bag, and then a styrofoam box, and then newspaper sometimes not, and then you've got your bags of fish. So I've got a bunch of discus. This is how they ship: small discus, 2-inch discus, and they all look good. These might seem small bags, but keep in mind that, you know, they haven't been in these bags all that long. They do put sedatives sometimes. I don't believe these have it in, or the watercolor would be a lot off. You know, they do pure oxygen also, which makes a huge difference. Little Normandy lamp eyes. I've got rummy nose tetras. What else is in the big bags? More rummy nose tetras. Long fin pandacories. You know, a lot more discus. But I've got some electric blue rams and some other stuff. I don't know. Let me pull out my invoice and see what we're getting. What exactly is in the box, and then I'll go over how I start acclimating everything. Today, like I said, not a whole lot. Cardinal tetras, rummy nose tetras, blue diamonds, red turquoise, blue turquoise, white diamonds, Normandy lamp eyes, Bloody Mary shrimp, black release shrimp, panda cories, and electric blue rams. But I'll continue in just a second. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just float stuff. So float them where they're going to go. You know, that seems pretty obvious. I do not float discus. I'm going to keep them in the dark as much as I can, and I'm going to cut all of these open, and then all at the same time, I'm going to put them in a bucket like this one here. Cover it so they stay in the dark, add some prime. The prime is going to detoxify the ammonia and nitrite. That's not at all the same as removing it. Prime is not a substitute for water changes. But what happens is these guys pee and poo in the bags. They respirate in the bags. The CO2 and the ammonia causes a pH drop. That pH drop is actually somewhat beneficial because ammonia and nitrite are less reactive in a lower pH. But what happens is you open up that bag, the pH starts going up because the CO2 off gases, it becomes more toxic, and without the prime essentially just helps detoxify the ammonia and nitrite as the pH climbs so that it doesn't have as much of an impact while I'm drip acclimating. At least that's what I've been told, and it seems to work, and that makes sense in my mind, because ammonia and nitrite are ionically charged, and a lower pH means that they're less reactive. So I'm going to start doing that, and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so discus are unbagged in the bucket with the top on. You can see they're in there. Reason for the top on, just less stress. You know, if they can't see me, they can't see the light, they're less stressed out. They feel more at home, they feel more comfortable. When I say drip, you know, it's not a drip. Look, that's a small stream. And yes, longer acclimations can often be good. That being said, this water is full of ammonia. So the faster I dilute that ammonia, the better it is for them. And that's not fast enough to shock them. what I will do is this goes on. You know, I'm probably gonna let that run a little quick right now. I'll slow it down in a second, and then as the water level comes up, you know, once it hits the top, that doesn't mean I'm done. You know, at that point, I've got 50-50 their water, my water. So what I'll do is I'll take that down to about half again, let it fill up. At that point, it's going to be, you know, whatever the math is. But it's going to be, you know, more of my water, less of theirs, 75-25, and then I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again until they're in just my water. The other fish, the blue rams, I'm going to do this to also. Same exact method. The other guys, the shrimp and stuff, which in my opinion just aren't as picky, and the tetras over here and the cories, I will probably drip the cories, probably actually will drip the tetras also. But the shrimp are more just going to be, I'm going to open the bags up after they floated a while, I'm going to pour some of their water out, take some of the water from the tank, put it in the bag, and I'll do that, you know, like 5 times, 10 minutes in between each time. Essentially the same as dripping. I'm slowly getting used to my water. It's just not as gradual as dripping, but they don't seem to mind all that much. So I'll get back and keep you guys updated. If not, hope your fish are doing well. Have a good day, guys.